So today, before the copper update comes out, I'm going to just see what we have right now before then. So probably next mega video you'll see will either be finally the next part of the normal Minecraft series, not the hardcore one, or it'll be this, but the next one it'll probably not be this, but the one after that will definitely be over every new item in the upcoming copper update. So right now, this is all we basically, when it really comes down to it, this is all we have. We have the variations there, and then we have copper ore, deep slate copper ore, block of copper ore, raw copper ore. And I'm going to rate these from each of these blocks, including just different stages, so we can kind of see how much so I'm gonna rate them how much from 1 to 10 how much I like them based on just random stuff. So let's get a better area for to do this. That's actually would be kind of perfect, but no. Over there would be a good area to do. Alright, so first, we're gonna rate all the items and blocks, by the way. This is not very useful. It kind of looks cool, but you have to have wax if you want it to stay the color. But it is kind of a cool thing, so I would give it a 5.4 out of 10. And then there's chiseled copper. I like the fact that it has a design on it, but as you can see, if I were to build a wall, this doesn't look like a good wall because, in my opinion, because of the way the design is, cut off at the end. If they kind of blend it together, I feel like it would be better. So that one is a 4.9. This is a copper crate. This one is kind of boring in my opinion. When it comes to the looks, but when it comes to its function, it is very important in the game, and it's what you see in the places where it does all the spawn and gives you stuff thing or whatever. I don't really do it that much, but I know it has a lot of importance in the game. It's pretty cool. When you place it down, the grass under it doesn't get rid of it. I did not know that, but yeah, this is a pretty cool one. I'll give it a 7.4 out of 10. Okay, this next one is cut copper. I keep on doing that. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a nice block. Kind of looks not exactly but a lot of the brick blocks. But yeah, I like it. I would give it a 6.6 out of 10. And then a slab. It's very useful. This is the cut copper slab, but it's very useful because, well, it's a slab. You can do a lot of things with it. You can make your builds look more less boring and more I can't remember the word right now, but yeah. And so we'll give it, but not as good as the other one, so I'll give it a 6.1 out of 10. The door, it's a door, so it has a function. And yeah, there's not much to it other than the fact that it kind of looks cool. There's not a lot of builds I personally would use it on, so I'll give it a 4.4 out of 10. This what kind of same with situation with the door, but it's a trap door, so you can go. So it's more. So in my opinion, I feel like there's more uses for how it looks as a copper one than a copper door. So I'll give it a 5.1 out of 10. And then finally this, which is the copper bulb. I actually really like this one because it goes and stuff. So I would give it a 8.1 out of 10. We're going to quickly just go through all the variants because I don't want to have to do with it being all difficult and stuff, so we're gonna do not VOP, COP, and then there's exposed copper. All these ones, these ones are like half a point, like 0.5 less than all these ones. These ones are actually 2 more than these ones. And these ones are 3 more than these ones, just because I like green more. These ones don't matter because they look the same, they have the same functions, they're just waxed. So, and then these are all waxed too, so whatever. But then we have the ores. Copper ore, deep slate copper ore, block of raw copper, copper ingot. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this really quick, and I'm also going to grab this real quick. So basically, if I build up here, and this will probably get a way higher ranking in the future, but this, I think, I'll get to the ore in a second. This will just be like my main stuff for this. In this update, by the way, we will do how some of the things change, but not everything will change in the update, blah blah blah. But this actually gets a 2.1 out of 10 because of how little uses there is for copper when it really comes down to it, because of the way I play the game. And this is a 0.2 out of 10 because there's so much they get everywhere, even just by strip mining for me. They get all over the place and they like fill up chests, and it's really annoying. And it's to the point where a lot of times I'll try to avoid them. Okay, and then we have this. It's really ugly. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do see a lot of uses with it, so I'm gonna give it a 3.6 out of 10. This I think actually looks kind of cool. Of course, it's like the deep slate version is just deep slate version of the copper ore, so I'll give it a 4.2. And this is that minus the deep slate part and replace with stone. I'll give it probably a 3.8 out of 10. Alright, so that's all of them ranked. I hope you enjoyed the video. The link to my Discord will be in the description. I've been forgetting to say that recently, and goodbye.